Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany for those of you who are new. I am a licensed esthetician and a makeup artist, and I'm dropping all my stuff here on my table. Today I want to give you a little chit chat, get ready with me update. We have a Sephora haul. We have a little bit of things to talk about. It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, maybe 4 weeks now, and if you have been following up with what's been going on, my laptop has been having trouble, so it's been a little bit of a hard time to film / edit and upload and everything. We did do some shopping for the Sephora sale, and my birthday was a week before the Sephora sale too, so I also did shopping for that, which I did pay full price on, and I'm just like dying because I should have waited, but because I'm so impatient, I did not. With that being said, we have quite a few goodies and makeup stuff to talk about, and with that we're just gonna do a little get ready with me. I did color my hair as well. I really like it. I'm gonna insert a picture of what it looked like when it first got done, but I am loving it. It's like that cherry cola, I don't know what it's considered, but it has a little bit of violet, a little bit of red in there. It's almost like a burgundy color, I think. I don't even know, but I was so inspired because I saw on TikTok, of course, yes, we're still on that TikTok game. I love TikTok. It's my favorite app right now. Let me talk to you about the things that I purchased for the Sephora sale. TikTok saw this first, by the way, so if you already saw this, you can totally skip over it. First thing that I did pick up was She's a Doll Blush Duo, and I have been dying to have this because I've been looking for a pink type of blush, and I know she looks really scary. I was originally gonna get She's Giving or She's Enough, the more pinky one, but it was too bright for me, and I was like, no, we gotta just tone it down. So this one was more of a neutral type of blush, so I ended up picking up this one instead. And then I did pick up She's Bronzed, and if you also saw a previous video, I did have this in She's Sculpted, but this is not my skin tone at all, and so I ended up getting with She's Bronzed. So this is what she looks like. I still have not used her, so we're gonna be using her today. Another blush from Patrick Ta that I ended up scoring was She's Blushing, and I wanted something like an everyday pink, and I feel like this would be perfect for that. So you get a 2-for-1, and I'm like 20% off. Why not? We are here. Also did get the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette, which is the first palette that Patrick Ta did release. And I do have the Major Dimensions 3, and I absolutely love that one, so we ended up getting this one. If you haven't seen this, this is very, very warm tones, just up my alley. Love it. We're going to be using her today as well. And 3 things from Say that I also did pick up was the Say mascara in the shade Brown. I do have my Tower 28 one, but she is slowly like running out, so got this one instead just to kind of refill that. And then I got the Say Beauty Glossy Bounce Hydrating Lip Oil in the shade Bounce, and oh my god, she's so pretty. I've had it in my purse and I've been loving it. Then I also got the Slip Tint Concealer in the shade 12, which I just swatched my hand in store, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So hydrating. I'm like, girl, I just turned 33. We're getting up there in age, so things in my under eyes are just starting to not look the same. So anything hydrating, give it to me. And then for my birthday, because it's been like what, maybe 3 weeks since my birthday, I don't fully remember everything I got that day, but I know I got this one. This is the cashew lip gloss from Tower 28, which totally up my alley. And then I got the One Size Beauty Hydrating Primer, which I've used her a good handful of times now, and I'm actually really impressed with this. I was actually surprised at this because I was like, I didn't think anything of it, but to be honest, I really want to incorporate this primer in my kit because a lot of my clients here are super dry in Colorado, so this would be a good one. The only thing I do have to mention is that you do have to let it set like a minute or 2 before applying your face products and everything, because I learned that the hard way. On that same haul for my birthday, I got the Summer Fridays Skin Tint in the shade 5. Yes, 5, and I have been really liking this with my fingers, with the application of my fingers. It's been working so good. So those guys I did like. And then also I got this for my kit, the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum for my oily combination skin gals. I've used this once on a client and looks so freaking good, so we might use this today. And I also got the Givenchy number 3 powder for my kit as well. I also got the Haus Labs Guava lip oil. I am obsessed with lip oils. I have been, just as you can tell, on a lip oil bandwagon kind of thing, so I'm like seriously just really enjoying the lip oils. I'm gonna start off with the One Size Secure the Glow Hydrating Primer. I'm gonna use just this much. Don't need that much. I normally get very dry on my chin area, like everything just starts to crack, so I'm just gonna put that right on my chin. So end of February going into March, Abuela came to visit us. She was here for almost 2 weeks. I was actually sick during that time, which was a huge bummer. I was kind of bummed out because I just don't like being sick and family's here. It just like takes away from everything. So that happened, and then once she left, we ended up going back to LA just to celebrate his mom's birthday. I mean, just in and out. We were in there for her birthday, and then we dipped like really fast. And then after that we came back home, and it was just like we had something going on every week after that, because the following week we went to the Bad Bunny concert, which was, oh my god, so much fun. We were one of the lucky ones that got upgraded for free, and I never in my life thought that would happen. That only happened to me once, and this was when my dad took me to a Britney Spears concert when I was little. We literally got upgraded from the top all the way to the front of Britney Spears. But this was, I was like maybe 8 or 9 years old, I think, or 7. I was really young, but I still remember that vividly till this day. Okay, I'm so excited to dip into this. We're gonna use this shade right here. The concert was on a Wednesday, and we had gone to the gym in the morning, went to go have sushi, and then we came home to get ready. My makeup was not coming out right that day. I was trying to film, and I was so upset that I just gave up, and I'm like, I'm gonna redo my makeup. And when you have a look in mind and it doesn't come out right, that's exactly what was happening to me. So go to the concert. I really wanted to get there early just so I can get merch. Really wanting to get, excuse me, the royal blue hoodie that was part of the merch, but unfortunately it was sold out in the large. And it is oversized, but I just really like the large because I have been more comfortable in that now. Go inside, we scan our tickets, and the usher goes, oh, they've actually did some changes. You're gonna have to go get your new seats. Me thinking this whole time we're gonna go somewhere like in the same like 300 section, because that's what I paid for. I paid $150 per ticket in like the 368 section at Ballerina. Then we go to a table where they had the tickets, and the girl's like, hey, like, can I see your ticket? So I showed her, and she's like, okay, well, these are gonna be your new tickets. Enjoy the concert, have fun. And I was like, no freaking way. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I turn and look at Ever, and we're just like, nah. I was shitting it. We go to our seats. We're in the 100 section. Literally like the most perfect view of the concert, of everything. Him being in front, on the side, being up on like that. She's on a floating stage basically. I'm gonna pick up this shade here, put that on the outer corner. We go to our seats, and I'm tripping out. I'm texting my mom, I'm texting my sister, I'm texting my dad. Yeah, I had so much fun. We were dancing, and just, I was singing a lot throughout the whole concert. A lot of the people around me didn't know his new album, which granted, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's my personal favorite. Granted, like, he speaks so fast in like some of them because it's like a trap album-ish. And anyways, it was just it was a blast. It was a ball. It was a ball. I had such a good time. We had such a good time, and every time we go to Ballerina for a concert, we always go to Jack in the Box afterwards. So that's exactly what we did. We went to Jack in the Box and ate, and then we went home, called it a night. Then the following week was my birthday. I had plans to take off that weekend. I got coverage like at work and such. So I was really stoked and excited because I'm like, I get to do like whatever I want to do on a weekend, you know? Little did I know that my mom and Ever were planning for my mom to surprise me for my birthday. and they had like a bunch of things set up for that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But unfortunately, things kind of happened and my mom ended up staying back home. So I still had that weekend off, which I was super excited for. On the day of my birthday, we went to the gym, we went to have sushi, and then we went shopping. We went to Sephora, went to the Cherry Creek Mall, which I do really like out here. And that was it. That was my Friday evening. Really fun, chill birthday. And then on Saturday, we went to the gym with my dad and we had bought tickets to go to the LAFC versus Colorado Rapids game. And obviously because we're from LA, Ever is not a LAFC fan, but my dad is. So yeah, it was just a fun time. First time going to a soccer game here in Colorado, which was actually really fun. We sat with the LAFC crowd and, you know, we wild. LA people were loud and, you know, we're known to be present. I'm going to use this middle shade right here. So this one. So that was really fun. That was like kind of like in the moment that we had planned it. I had talked to my dad the day before. He's like, oh, let's go to the LAFC game since you guys are off. So we went to the soccer game. Also, we went to go have seafood boil. There was a bunch of people from the soccer game that were there too, so they all pretty much had the same idea. And then on Sunday, it was just a chill day. I ended up taking Ever to work and everything, and I took myself to Barnes & Noble's, got myself a book, and that was it for my birthday weekend. I put on my lashes and I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm using the Sephora collection Sizzle in the shade medium brown. And I did put on my eyelashes and then I put on some eyeliner, but for some reason my eyeliner, this one from Physicians Formula, it keeps on like the tip of it keeps on like filling up. So it was like really bad on my eyes. Lashes are from Amazon. And then for my eyebrow gel, I have been loving this guy. Oh my gosh, this has been my favorite. I bought a backup for the Sephora sale. Oh, I also placed another order online. It was the last day of the sale and I'm like, I know I'm gonna run out of this before the next sale. And this has been my tried and true. I've been obsessed with it. I put one of my coworkers onto it and she's like, dude, it's amazing. Anyways, that's just gonna set that down, but I absolutely love this. Okay, because we let that primer set down now, I feel like it's now set into my skin, and I don't want to use the skin tint because it's a very sheer coverage, and I've used it before already and it works so good. If you mix it with your fingers, it works so nice. I've been using this for work and I feel like I'm already almost done with it. I do want a more of a radiant finish. I'm going to use my two Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filters, and this is in the shade 4.5 medium. This is also in the shade 5.5 tan. It's right on like the center and then the perimeter of my face. I don't think I've talked to you guys about this foundation that I'm going to be using today, but it has been so nice and I think I want to incorporate it in my kit. It's the MAC Studio Radiance. I cannot speak. The MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powder Foundation, and I am the shade NC30. This foundation is really nice. It's pretty much a full coverage. If you're an oily skin girl, I don't think you would like this. Not unless if you set your primer down like really well. It will leave you very dewy at the end of the day. After my birthday, we had Ever's brother and cousins come to town too. We all went to go see Danessa at Red Rocks on April 5th, which was, oh my god, so much fun. I have not been to a show maybe since Above and Beyond, and if you follow me on TikTok, I went to Above and Beyond I think back in October or September. It was one of the last shows of the year, and that was also a really good time, but it was really cold. But oh my god, Danessa was so fun, and it was cold as heck. Oh my god. Thankfully, like the outfit that I had thought about, I was like, I'm gonna take my big ass jacket because I know it's gonna be cold as heck. And thankfully I did. I had a bucket hat too to keep my head warm too, but it was such a good time. The winds though were insane. So he had two shows. One was on Friday the 5th, April 5th, and then the next day was Saturday the 6th. But that one got canceled at Red Rocks, so he ended up doing his show at the Mission Ballroom in Denver. which is more of an enclosed space, but still really good venue. A little bit more smaller and intimate, I would say. But yeah, that was a good time. February going into the first week of April. Just so many things like back to back to back. I was like, we coming from not doing much, we're doing a lot. A little update about what's been happening. Concealer, and again, this is in the shade 12. A nice like in between because it's like still my skin tone, but it has a little bit of lightness on there. The number 11 was really, really bright, and I was like, I don't need that. So I really like this one, but it feels very hydrating on the face. She's bronzed because, you know, I finally use her. You know I love my Rare Beauty one. So this is definitely more of a contour shade if you are my skin complexion, like more in the medium tan, the pinky one. So excited. So again, this is more of a neutral pink, and I'm not even putting that much, but it is definitely buildable on there. Okay, I know she's dirty. I have not washed my brushes or my sponges. This is from e.l.f. and I've been using her this whole month. Love her. Need to get a new one. Another update for me is I have been reading, as you already know from the last video, from my favorites. I got a book for my birthday from my friend Liz from back home, and I am obsessed. I'm already on chapter 4, and I just got it, what, last week I think? Yeah, I got it last week. This is what we're looking like. Okay, I do want a little bit of more brightening on my under eye, but can we see the under eye on the concealer? So pretty. I'm gonna use a more lighter one. This is the Hourglass concealer in the shade Beige. So this one's very, very light for my skin complexion. Like, as you can see, she's like really, really light. But I mix her with a couple of other concealers, so it's been working good for me. I finished already 2 audiobooks because I don't know if I mentioned in my favorites video, but I did join a book club. There are a couple of girls from work that they meet once a month and talk about the book, which I did go to my first book club last month. And it was so much fun. All the girls are funny. They're all like, it's just a fun time. And they usually meet on Sundays, which is the days that I do work, so I go right after work. I finished the 2 books already from our book club, and they are very smut, like very smut. At least the Ice Barbarian ones, which I'll put a picture of here. I did listen to the audiobook because I just didn't want to buy the actual cover. And it was just like listening to a porno. I'm just literally saying that right now, just to give you a fair warning. But if you are not into that like kinky kind of stuff, you're not gonna like it. So just a fair warning for you. It's a Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. This is nothing new. I've had this in my collection for a little while now. I really want to listen to the rest of the series because it's a series of different stories and such, and it left off pretty well. So I'm like, oh my god, I need to read the rest or listen to the rest. And we also had the book Every Summer After, which was so cute. It was just like a summer romance kind of book, and it was really cute. So I really like that one. If you're into books right now, those are the 2 that I really like. And right now I'm currently reading 5 different books. I don't know if it's just a me thing or people just like read different books at a time, but it just helps me kind of have a variation in my reading life. We're gonna use Mírame from Dose of Colors. I'm trying to hit pan on this and I still can't hit pan on it. I'm just like, what's happening? By the way, this video might be so long. I just haven't seen y'all and I just feel like yapping away. Wow, she is pigmented. Holy macaroni. Okay, I don't think this matches me. Let me know in the comments. I don't know how I feel about this. What do we think? Yay or nay? Should I keep or return? We're gonna do some eyeshadow on the lower lash line. Do any of you read? Because if you have any book suggestions, please let me know. I'm considering wanting to get a Kindle. Coworker's got one and she's like, I think you need a Kindle. And I'm on the fence about it. I feel like it's another thing that I'm gonna have to like keep up with. And I'm like, dude, am I gonna have to pay for another subscription thing because I feel like I'm already paying for a lot of different things, you know? I didn't put that all the way on the inner corner, just like on the outsides. Back to what I was saying about reading. If you have any book recommendations, please let me know because I am constantly wanting to go to Barnes & Nobles. Oh, this is She's Ready from Dose of Colors collab with Shayla. Just a brown lip liner. And I really want to go to like Barnes and Nobles every single week and just buy something new. A new book. But I told myself that I need to finish the books that I have. My goal is to finish them by the end of this month. And then I can treat myself to another book. And this is the shade Cashew from Tower 28. Just so that way I'm not like constantly spending money on books. But that's another reason why I want a Kindle. Read that instead of buying physical books. Because now that I have like a few books, I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? Setting spray. This is the finished makeup look. What do we think? How do we feel about the blush? Please let me know in the comment section, because I am like, I don't know if I love it or if I hate it, or if like, you know, I'm a little 50-50 right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, that is all for this makeup look. Thank you all so much for being here today. I know it's been a little bit of a long time and a long video, but hopefully we can get these videos rolling and up and running again. So thank you all for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles.